Alright guys, today we are talking about the last of the 9 marketing functions, which hopefully you remember what those all are, which is risk management, which usually we provide risk management through insurance. Okay, there's other ways to do it as well, but insurance is definitely the top of the line. So, step 1, every business involves risk. Some risks can't be eliminated, others can be eliminated or at least greatly reduced. Smart managers reduce risk when it's possible and affordable. The most common tool for reducing risk is insurance. In this lesson, you will use insurance to limit your risk from damage to expensive pieces of equipment used in your manufacturing process. Although you lease the equipment, you are still responsible for damage to it. All right, so we're going to go to actions. We're going to go down to insurance. The total estimated replacement value of the equipment on your production floor is $68,000. There are 3 coverage types available: none, actual cash value, and replacement value. Look under the heading current policy and what type of coverage do you have now. We actually don't have any coverage, so if something were to happen, we would owe full price for that. Okay, we don't have that kind of money just laying around usually. All right, so we're going to click cancel. Now click the start button and let the simulation run until a message appears. So hit start. Oh dear. A fire has destroyed our gene steamer. You can kind of see the fire right here. The replacement cost is $14,000. You have no property insurance and have to pay the full cost. This amount has been deducted from your cash balance. Get insurance next time. The machine will automatically be replaced after 12 hours of downtime. Alright, so how much did it cost you when the machine was destroyed? All $14,000. Alright, ouch, that was costly. Let's try a different type. So we're going to go back to actions, we're going to go to insurance, and we're going to go to actual cash value is selected. Oh, bless me, sorry. And we're going to note the annual premium, which is $3,334. Okay, the deductible is the amount of any loss that you have to pay. Change the deductible from $250 to $1,000, and we notice that our premium is going to decrease. Okay, so we pay less for insurance when we pay more if something were to happen. Okay, all right, that's correct. The more risk you take on, the less the insurance company charges you. So we're going to go ahead and click Buy Insurance, and then we're going to hit the Start button and let the simulation run until a message appears. Okay, remember this is broken for 12 hours. That's why we're waiting. But we're going to speed this process up a little bit. And it's going to freeze on me. Oh, no, there we go. Okay, so back in process. It's working. Oh, dear. We had another fire. What a bummer. Okay. You have an actual cash value policy. The actual cash value of the property was $7,000. Therefore, after subtracting your deductible, which was $1,000, we will still pay $6,000. You were responsible for $8,000, or insurance will pay $6,000. You are responsible for $8,000, which has been deducted from your cash balance. The machine will automatically be replaced. All right, what happened this time? We had to pay the same. Okay, that doesn't make sense. Same amount before? No. We paid just the deductible? No. We paid the deductible and the difference between the actual cash value and the replacement cost. Okay? So that's a problem with actual cash value insurance. If the machine is old, you won't get much money for it. But it may cost you a lot to buy a new one. So let's try the one remaining. Click Actions, Insurance. We're going to go to Replacement Value. And then under Coverage, type. All right, so our annual premium went up. Okay, so we were at $3,000, now we're at about $4,000. But when we pay more, that means we're going to get more back in return. Okay, so now let's click Buy Insurance, click our Start button, and see what happens. Again, don't forget, we had to go 12 hours without. Oh dear, there's going to be another fire. We're just waiting for it to happen. Oh dear. Okay. We are responsible only for the $250 which has been deducted from your cash balance. So we paid just the deductible. Oh, we have to hit okay. Okay, so we paid just the $250 because we're paying a much higher premium, and it is a a replacement value type of insurance. They're going to pay a lot more than what we had previously. Okay, so let's go ahead and hit next. All right, with more expensive replacement value insurance, gives you the most protection. The only thing we haven't explored yet is your coverage limit. So let's go to Actions, Insurance again, and note the annual premium in the Buy Insurance section. Now change the coverage limit to $30,000. Okay, and you notice that your premium is a lot lower. They'll only cover up to $30,000 now, but you're paying a lot less per year. Okay, so the premium decreases. So the more risk that they take on, the more you have to pay them. The less risk that they take on, the less you have to pay them. Okay, insurance, you're paying this amount and a bunch of other companies are also paying this amount, and now there's this big pool of money so that if something happens to your company, they can help you out. Okay, you pay a little bit of money every year in hopes that if something were to break, or knowing that if something were to break, you've got full for it. Okay, all right, let's hit next. Okay, so now your goal is to purchase an insurance policy that will just cover the replacement value of your most expensive piece of equipment, with that policy costing you less than $900 per year. So we're currently at $1,500 per year. So we need to change our coverage limit to only protect our most expensive piece of equipment. Okay, and you might also have to change your deductible in order to get this down to $900. Okay, so for example, if I took this to $25,000 and took this to a $1,000 deductible, I'm getting closer. I'm at $1,100 now, but I have to be under $900. So you have to take a look at each of your pieces of machine and see their replacement cost. So this one is $6,000. This one's $6,000. This one's $7,000. Okay. So this one's $14,000, almost $15,000. So you know that you at least need a coverage plan that can cover at least $14,783. Okay? All right. Good luck.